The mysterious masked man simply used paint to draw a circle around the farm. Everyone on the farm was trapped inside that boundary. A stray dog had just stepped outside the blue circle, and its bones began to grow uncontrollably. Two people couldn't understand what was happening, so the masked man pulled out a drawing board and warned everyone not to step outside the blue line, or they'd suffer the same fate as the dog. Then he wrote down a line saying, "Don't trust anyone," and calmly walked away from the scene. While everyone was still confused, a woman appeared in the distance trying to leave. Everyone rushed to stop her, but before they could explain, she stepped outside the line. An old man tried to stop her and extended his hand past the line, and his arm was instantly harmed. The woman died on the spot. Only then did everyone fully believe how deadly the blue circle was. To figure out the extent of the blue line, the next day the men walked along the farm's edge until they reached deep into the forest. There they saw more animals trying to escape and getting hurt. It seemed the masked man wasn't trying to harm them after all. In fact, it looked more like he was trying to protect them. Meanwhile, the women waited at home for the men to bring back information. Suddenly a vehicle stopped near the farm. A fully armed soldier stepped out. Carrying a bag, he walked straight toward the blue line. The women warned him not to cross the line, but the soldier calmly walked through, and nothing happened. He explained the circle only harmed those trying to go out. Only those escaping from inside would be killed. The soldier said he was there to protect the people. The military had received intel about alien beings appearing here. These beings could take over human bodies, so they needed to identify and take away anyone who was possessed. The women immediately thought of one person. The boy who got lost in the forest yesterday came back acting strangely. He kept flipping through a dictionary, as if trying to learn human language. Soon the boy confessed to his brother and sister, saying he was temporarily using the boy's body, and he wasn't trying to harm anyone like the military claimed. He said he was there to protect the people on the farm. He called himself the Seer. He came to Earth to stop an assassin from hurting others. The siblings had no idea what he meant by assassin, so the boy led them deep into the forest. There they found a large crater, which looked like the result of a meteor strike. The Seer pointed above, saying that's where he had landed, and then taken over the boy's body. Then he walked forward, and poured a colorful liquid from the ground into a container. He told them they had to drink it to survive. They hesitated, and right then, the masked man from yesterday reappeared, still holding a sign warning not to cross the blue line. But when he saw the colorful liquid, he quickly changed the message on his board, demanding they hand the liquid over. They naturally refused to do so the masked man stepped over the line, trying to snatch the container. During the struggle, the bottle shattered, and the masked man was accidentally hurt. The sister stepped up and removed his mask, revealing that he was an old man. The brother thought he must be the assassin the Seer mentioned, but the Seer said he was just another person trying to escape danger. What they knew was only part of the bigger alien crisis, but the Seer had already sensed that the real assassin was already on the farm. Meanwhile, the women planned to take the soldier to find the boy, but suddenly the boy's mother showed up. She brought the soldier to the barn, saying her son was resting upstairs, but as soon as they reached the upper floor, she pointed a gun at the soldier and warned him not to move. She suspected the soldier was actually there to harm her child, so she tied him up and told the grandmother to watch over him while she went to find her son. Though the grandmother's hands were a bit shaky, she could still handle a tied-up man just fine. The soldier knew he couldn't escape, so he asked the grandmother to wipe the blood from his face. She approached out of kindness, but suddenly the soldier opened his mouth wide, as if he was about to spit something out. The next second, the rainbow light in his eyes transferred to the grandmother. It turned out the soldier was the assassin the Seer had warned about. The assassin also had the ability to possess others. Then the grandmother used a small knife to cut the ropes, and pretended the soldier had escaped, and she fought back, so she could continue carrying out her plan.